everyone and welcome to another Train Smug 4 video. Today we are back on the London commuter route to run a Class 377/4 from Brighton to London Victoria under the service air code 1alpha63. So before we get into this video, I would like to tell you that this will be part 1 of 2 of the service covering between Brighton and Gatwick Airport. Part 2 will cover between Gatwick and London. If you do enjoy today's video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a video, and comment down below your favourite Train Smug DLC. Now, let's get into the video. So we have spawned successfully in Brighton, and we are doing another service in the night. Let's go ahead and get the safety system set up then. AWS, DSD and Vigilance. Sounds like a 387 is opening the doors behind us. We are now opening our doors too. Headlights we're going to need to go to night running and tail lights off. We don't need to set the DRA because we have a green signal and an M for main. Let's set the camera angles now. So far so good, no liveries yet, but that could change. Especially since as we set up the second camera angle, we get more of an overview as what's around. And just like I thought, the 387 has spawned in a Great Western Railway 387. From the Creators Club obviously, all credit goes to them. Now let's just make sure that our destination is London Victoria, and it is. Confirm that, and we'll exit the PIS. And all we've got to do now is just prepare for departure. So initially we are going to be calling at Burgess Hill today. So we're going to be calling at Hassocks, Burgess Hill as mentioned, Haywards, Heath and Gatwick Airport. Then part 2 will cover East Croydon, Clapham, Junction and London Victoria. Depending on how long part 1 or part 2 will be, depending on if I get round to editing these or not, it will remain a 30-minute video. I just find that a lot more easier for people, because an hour-long video can be sometimes quite long for people. Anyways, let's turn the wipers to fast and shut the doors. Put the reverser into forward and the combined power handle to off. Oh, wrong camera angle. One camera angle. Let's get going. So we're operating 477-430 today. I do believe this is 377-147. Right, so we're cruising at a good 25 miles per hour, even though it clearly dropped to 24. We're a good 6.4 miles away from Hassocks. So hopefully the day that you'll be watching this video, I haven't left uploading a video too long. If I've left it more than 10 days, then oops, and very sorry too. I try to get a video out once or twice a week if I can. Sometimes that just doesn't happen. Anyways, we're now going to go to the back camera angle and see Lovers Walk on the left hand side, and also a little bit of Brighton on the right hand side. Well, to be fair, it's Brighton all around. Till we get through Clayton Tunnel, and then on the other side is Hassocks. So of course, if you are sitting on the fence and are wondering if you should get this route or not, I highly recommend London Commuter. Because in total we have 1,400 plus services on this route alone. And if you are a next gen console player, you will also have Southeastern High Speed, some Class 1 66s from Great Western Railway in, along with the 465, and you will also see some movement around about Red Hill. And the platforms between 1 and 7 in London Victoria are filled up with southeastern trains. So it's pretty much worth getting. Not only that, it's the Brighton Main Line. I mean, what's not to go wrong with the Brighton Main Line? And most services are usually an hour long. So it's great for a little bit of downtime. It's not too long and it's not too short. I know some people out there, they do prefer a good 40-minute to an hour run on Trains and Worlds, so this is basically a good route for it. Because not only is there 1 hour runs, there's also half an hour runs, 15-minute movements, there's even a few 2, maybe 5-minute runs. There's even like 45-minute runs, and that's London Victoria to Littlehampton, if you end up getting the one that goes to Wivlesfield, of course. We do want to not overspeed. That would be a very good idea. Here we got the speed up to 90 miles per hour. Once all 8 cars pass that, we're good to go. So yeah, so hopefully you all enjoyed the new and improved intro. I've been working on that for a while. That's quite possibly why I haven't had a video out for quite a while. If it ends up being that long. I'm hoping to get this out 5 days after the Thames Inc 700 empty stock video. Although time will tell whether that happens or not. We seem to be doing very well. Now we know we can only do as fast as 90 down here, so it's good for driving hoodless, because I can keep track on that, because the miles per hour needle is there. But I also need the hood on so that I know when to brake. I'm starting to get used to miles per hour and mileage, so we're doing pretty good. Secretly, I have been doing a few scenarios I've been creating here and there with miles per hour, just to kind of get used to it. Just trying to keep between 85 miles per hour and 83. I should have said it the other way around, but oh well. Puts me roughly at 137 to 138 kilometers per hour. Speaking of which, we are gaining 30 plus AP every time, which is brilliant. Not the best, because some routes, especially like Fife Circle and the newly remastered Cathcart Circle, gives you plus 65 AP, so hopefully London commuters got a remaster in the future, although it's highly unlikely because of, well, one, how many trains we've actually got on this route, and performance issues as well, and it's just balancing it all. Anyways, we are now starting to slow down for Hassocks. I'm thinking maybe the earlier the better, maybe? I don't know, let's just see how we go. I seem to be sometimes braking early, so what we're going to do is just going to take the handle off. The power off, sorry. As we just exit Clayton Tunnel. It is still raining, so we're going to keep the wipers going for now. Although that could change. We're now going to start braking because we're not too far away. So we are looking for the 8 car stop marker, because we are an 8 car. Few tracks on the side that ain't used. Probably would have been back in the day. Hassocks probably had a lot more platforms, or this was like a coal siding or something. Don't know, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you actually know what those sidings were used for? And if you do, let us know. Another 377 going by. That's how we know we're at Hassocks on time. Lighting has just changed, if you've noticed. Oh no way, this is a smooth stop. But we do need a little bit of brake too. Not much, thankfully. Although it could solidify us for an absolutely fantastic stop if we go into brake 1 and then just step to it at the very end. Marvellous. Let's have a good look, see if there's passengers getting off. Yeah, quite a few. This is the last southern service from Brighton, so not expecting a crazy amount of passengers. Especially at Gatwick Airport because, well, most of them will either be at home, they'll be on flights, or most of them would have just finished work and just will be waiting for the train. Anyways, we are simultaneously pulling up on time, so it's kind of a win-win. Everybody loves an on-time train. Especially if you've just finished work and you just want to go home. And look at that, train's just pulling in. Timing. Actually, if anything, I have been on a train recently. I went on a Trans-Pennine Express 802. It was a really nice experience, actually. I've never been on one before until then, so now I can literally tick that off the list. Anyways, we do have a 387 coming in with, again, the Great Western Railway livery. This is really good. That is 387132. Obviously, this is a static livery, so the numbers will not change, unless, of course, this person decides to make another livery. We are just about ready to depart. So let's put the reverser to forward and the throttle to off and get going for Haywards Heath. I'm going to have to do these static positions more often. Right, we can power forward now. Right, so we've exited Haywards Heath Tunnel and we're now on a slow but stable approach into Haywards Heath Station. And so far we've been making some good stops. This one could be a good stop as well. It's carrying. It's doing well. Might stop a bit short, thinking on. Yeah, we were going to stop a bit short. If we didn't have any gradient, then we would have definitely made that one-time wonder stop at the 3 to 9 car stop marker. So currently we still have a green signal, but we're going to be stood here until 21:21, which is in a minute's time. .387 going by here. Seems to be just a normal 4 car that's probably chasing the 8 car that was previously going past us at Burgess Hill. Anyways, we're shutting the doors and we're going to be ready for our approach. Well, our departure from Haywards Heath. I was going to say approaching to Gatwick Airport, but we're nowhere near there yet. Oh, and before we leave Haywards Heath, I think a thumbnail should be pretty much good here. There we are. Perfect. So let's get another one. And perfect. Step it up to power 3 now. And follow it up with a power 4. There we are. We're now on our way to Gatwick Airport. So of course, if you are enjoying this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe with all notifications on so that you never miss a video. Towards that way is Ardingly. Not sure what Ardingly is actually used for. I probably would have to ask or maybe Google it. Of course, we do have a double whistle we can use. Open up the window so you can hear that. It's kind of hard, like. I just realised we are the air side of the train as well, so very interesting. Ouse Valley Viaduct. Let's get a good picture here. Nothing better than a good picture on a bridge like this. Oh, this really does set the mood. Not the type of mood I was expecting it to set. But hopefully I can use this as a thumbnail at some point. This kind of reminds me of that 387 thumbnail I made. Oh, we're going through the brickwork there. We shouldn't be doing that. We'll get a little bit closer, shall we? I do like the light shining on the brickwork though. That is pretty good. Valuable thumbnail, that. I could also get an aerial one, but I don't know how much I'd be able to pull that off. I suppose maybe with like some lighting going on in the background would be pretty good, but we don't have lighting at the moment, so we'll also do our flyby over the Ouse Valley Viaduct. Marvellous. Even when we live stream London Commuter, we always do a flyby there. So I'm going to hold it now between 83 miles per hour and 85 miles per hour. Roughly 84, basically. Because the one thing, well, there's two things we don't want to be. We don't want to be too late or too early. We want to be just that in between, the on time. It's important. On time train means happy passengers. It also means people get home on time and to work on time. But obviously, because this is a nighttime service, people are going home. We are now going to be passing through Balcombe, which unfortunately no trains in Trains Mode 4 stop at. Oh, behind the fence. Oh, that was a shame. I didn't want to be behind that fence, but we still got the flyby. Just acknowledging that. Also, when we hold this at 84 miles per hour, when we do our descent at 80 miles per hour, we haven't got much to change, really. Alternative walking route there. Not sure if that's actually in use in real life. It probably isn't there anymore. Either that or it's for when they maintenance the signals or something like that, you know what I mean? Speaking of which, another 377 going by. Just take off the combined power and just let this service coast a little bit. Gravity will do its thing and allow this service to roll back to 80 miles per hour. It's great when you've got gradients, because like, you don't have to do anything with the brakes, just let gravity do it for you. What we're going to do is we're going to hold it with a Power 1 application. And very shortly, let go. Excuse me. Another alternative walking route. It'll most likely be for network rail usage only. And unless authorised to do so, drivers can't really walk on the tracks. Which is understandable. Amber light there. I don't know if any trains actually pass up on this part. I don't know. Be interesting to find out, if I'm being honest. In Train Sim World, I mean. I know in real life they would definitely use that line. But I don't know. I don't know if there's any service that actually uses the line towards the left. Because we're on a downwards gradient, we can coast a little bit. Got to take out cameras now. Hold on. We're lagging a little. There we are. As we pass through the Siemens depot for the 700s. Obviously in game it's just a normal train care facility, but in real life that is definitely the Siemens depot. Most likely would have a Thames link on that building there. You know, its distinctive logo. Anyways, we'll be shortly passing through Three Bridges. And then it's a further 2.7 miles at the end of the platform, possibly, to Gatwick Airport. I do believe the rain has just stopped. So we'll take off the wipers and see if we're still getting any water. I don't think so, no. We'll find out when we come to a standstill at Gatwick Airport. But for the most part, I can definitely say the rain has stopped. I think it's just taken me this long to realise. Right, we can now start slowing down for Gatwick Airport, as we do have a double amber appearing. And the lighting has just changed again. So I'd say we're about a third of line speed now. Start slowing down a little bit more so we can be at least half a line speed. Gatwick Express 387 going by, let's get a flyby of that. Also includes our service in there as well, so that's technically also a flyby on this service too. So here we are, we're stopping at 50 miles per hour. Most notably because in real life this type of precaution would be taken. Because in real life it would just be like this. It's again changed with the lighting. And we want to at least be 20 miles per hour whilst going into Gatwick Airport. Otherwise the TPWS will go off and, well, in real life that would be a nasty mess. Because the train's brakes will grind us to a halt, not where the train should be parked, but for emergency reasons where we'll end up being parked. Right, so we're 20 miles per hour now. And we are pretty much on time. And we still do have the red at the end of the platforms, so our precautions was pretty good. Obviously now you can see the red. Beforehand it was blocked with the stop marking thing. So, put the DRA on and open up the doors, and it's just changed to a double amber, so it's alright. You can just take off the DRA then. And that is going to be it for part 1. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please do comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are trying to hit our sub goal of 100 subscribers. Leave a like and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, see you all later.